Hello, I'm Mr. Fleming, and this project is for my Art 2 Studio Art class. Now, we are in school about a week, and I think most people have got this project down as far as the basic instructions. If you're working remotely, please take a look at these videos, be in contact with me if any questions at all. Now, at this point, I have given everybody a tessellation. These are standard tessellations. These are from an artist called MC Etcher, and you should look at his work if you want to see something done by a professional artist and a very interesting artist too. But at this point, I'm trying to get you to produce artwork we can use for your portfolio. The first exercise is really just that, an exercise to warm you up, to introduce you to color, and to get you going in this. So I already gave you the tessellation and how it works, and right now what you're focusing on is what color system will make your artwork successful. Now that is the first stage, and this is really very easy, and I want you to make sure you're focusing on color to bring it to the next project. This project, you'll be making your own tessellation. Now, when you do your project, we're working on paper 18 by 12, and I think the 4-inch square really works best there. And you need to use a square, a triangle, or an octagon. Those are natural tessellations, and that would be a geometric shape that fits together with no overlapping line. And square is the easiest one, but triangles work, and there are other shapes that also work, but let's keep it simple for right now. Now, you need to design a tessellation, and I'm going to do a demonstration, but really, you should have 4, 5, 6 different designs that you worked out to find one that you like. Now, once you make the design, you can do anything you want. It can just be color, it can be a cartoon character, it can be something abstract, whatever, but you do want to have a design that is strictly your own. Now, I'm going to use a much greater square here, and this is just so you can see what I'm doing. Now, what I'm doing here, my tessellation, is I'm going to go from corner to corner. Now, there are more sophisticated ways to do this, but we're art high school students. Let's just start off with baby steps. If you want to go to a different level, we certainly can. But right now, let's understand the process, be sure of it, and then we can move on from there. What I'm going to do is going to make some sort of shape that is just interesting to me. So I'm just going to go over here. And notice I went corner to corner. That will just make it easy. You don't have to. There are other ways to do this. I'm just trying to explain it. So I did my first shape up here. I'm going to shade it in so you can see it. And I might need some tape, which I forgot. Well, just give me a second first, and we'll kind of work this out. And, well, X-Acto knife. I'm using an X-Acto knife, and I suggested an X-Acto knife in my supply list. This is a very dangerous tool, and you're going to be careful using it. You should also have extra blades. The only way this works is if you can change these blades out regularly. You can't use old blades. A dull knife will cut you much more quickly than a sharp knife. And using a sharp knife safely is really the best way to go. All right, so here's my shape. I'm going corner to corner. Please also notice I have a piece of cardboard underneath my cutting surface. That will keep the tip of the blade from bending and breaking. So I'm just going to cut this shape out. And I'm going to disappear from the camera for 1 minute and get some tape, which I forgot because we'll need those. Corner to corner. And let's see if we get that out. And it really does work much better if you have a sharp knife. This is my tape. I'm back. All right. So we have our shape right here. I've gone corner to corner. Now what I need to do is move the shape down here. And I'm going to attach it, going corner to corner. And somebody else is in the building making noise. Just pay no attention. It's a Friday night. I thought it'd be nice and quiet, but clearly someone's roaming around here. Okay, so now that's the first step. And actually, that would work as a tessellation, but I want you to do another step. So now that I move the top piece down here, I'm going to make another organic line. And I'm going to go from corner to corner. And I'm going to make the same cut. Now, before I do that, I will shade it in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and again, I got my X-Acto knife. I move to the center. And I do the cutting. And there's my piece right there. All right, I get my tape. And there's my shape, and I'm going to move it to the other side over here and tape it down. Now, before you start your project, you should make sure that this works. All right. Now, if this works, this should fit in together like a puzzle piece. And this is just too much. I'll move this up here so you can see it better. So there's my shape. I'm going to try to make this excuse all those sounds in the background. I'm not sure who else is up here. I'm sure it's not a ghost. And there's my shape. Now, if this works, everything should fit together as in a puzzle piece. So you can see right down there, that fits in. And there is, that fits in. Sorry, that fits in right there. That fits in right there. Okay? And that's it, all around. That works just fine. So you're going to make sure that your tessellation does work from all sides before you continue. Now, doing that, you're supposed to look in there and see what you can make from that shape. Now, you can see from the designs up here, it can really be anything. What do you see in there? And that's kind of a personal thing. What can you see? I always see faces. I might make him something of a demon. Those are his horns. Those are his eyes. And then here's his nose. And then here's his mouth. And do some sort of design on the inside there. So once you have the first part done, you understand how to use the tessellation and color, your next step is to make your own tessellation. If you are unsure, please reference this video. There are many directions in my room showing how to do it, and there are lots of examples. So keep that in mind before you start working on your second one. You should have one complete one done with color, then make a tessellation, and then we'll work on your personal project, and we'll go from there. Please look at the LMS board for any instructions. There should be some color wheels there. You do need to put those in your sketchbook. Many people do have them, but please keep that in mind. Thank you for listening. Okay, who the hell is up here? Mr. St. John? Oh, Mr. Clark.